Welcome again, Wildcats. All right, so today we're looking at Thursday, October 6th, Formulate Systems of Equations, and that's going to be on page 18. Now, formulate just a new word for writing system, so we're going to write systems of equations. All right, so if you would, pause your table of contents. All right, now that your table of contents are paused, let's look at your notes. All right, so the steps to solve or steps to write and solve a system of equations are really four, so let's look at them. Step 1, define the variable. Step 2, write the equations. Step 3, solve the system. Step 4, explain the solution in sentence form. So if you would, pause your notes. All right, now that your notes are paused, I'm going to do something a little different. And then to try to bring down the length of the video, I've pre-written the notes. So if you come to class and you like it, let me know. If you come to class and you don't like it, let me know. Some feedback would be good because I'm trying something new. But again, I'm trying it to try to bring down the amount of time for y'all's videos. All right, so example 1 we're going to do in class. But let's look at example 2. All right, a geometry teacher has a set of 60 plastic pentagons and octagons. He happened to notice that all the figures together had a total of 354 sides. How many of each shape are there? All right, so step 1, define a variable. So we're going to define x to be the number of pentagons and y to be the number of octagons. Now let me take this away and then I'll put it back. All right, so to write the system, we have a total of 60 pentagons and octagons. So that's x plus y equals 60. And then we have the number of sides. So pentagons have 5 sides and octagons have 8 sides, and that's a total of 354 sides. All right, so we've done step 1, define a variable. Step 2, we've written a system. Now step 3, solve. So as you saw as I erased it, I'm going to put a 1 in front of the x and y, and we see to cancel the x's, if we multiply 1 by -5, they'll cancel. So let's do that. So -5 times 1x is -5x, -5 times 1 is -5y, and -5 times 60 is -300. All right, so we're just going to rewrite the second equation. And here we see that -5x and 5x cancel. So now we add again. So -5y plus 8y is 3y. -300 and 354 is 54. We divide both sides by 3, so y equals 18. So now we're going to substitute this into either equation. I always choose the first equation. You can choose either one, but the first one looks easier. So we substitute 18 in for y. So we get 1x plus 18 equals 60. Subtract 18 from both sides, you get x equals 42. And then the last step is you write the solution in sentence form. So you're going to write there are 42 pentagons and there are 18 octagons. All right, so let's look at example 3. Now, this is a complete fake problem. We don't use math in the real world, so this would never happen. It says a group of sophomore students leaves the high school without permission. Oh, back in. All right, so that's without permission. To go to lunch at Taco Bell. If a student buys 2 burritos and 5 tacos, his bill will be $19.50. If another student buys 5 burritos and 2 tacos, his bill will be $22.50. Find the price of each taco and each burrito. So I'm going to erase this. I'm going to come back to it. All right, so first things first, we define a variable. So x is the cost per burrito. And then y is the cost per taco. Okay, so now we write our equation. So the first student buys 2 burritos and 5 tacos, and that's $19.50. The second student buys 5 burritos and 2 tacos, and that's a total of $22.50. All right, so what we're going to do is in this case, we need to multiply both equations. So we have 2 and 5. So the fastest would be to multiply the first equation by 5 and the second by 2. But one of these has to be negative. So let's make the second equation negative. So now we're going to multiply the first equation by 5. So 5 times 2x is 10x. 5 times 5y is 25y. 5 times 1950 is 9750. And then multiply the second equation by negative 2. So negative 2 times 5x is negative 10x. Negative 2 times 2y is negative 4y. And negative 2 times 2050 is 45, negative 45. And you'll see here the x's cancel. We add 25y and negative 4y, we get 21y. We add 9750 to negative 45, we get 5250. And then we're going to divide both sides by 21, we get 250. All right, now we have y, and we're going to substitute into either equation. Always, again, do the first equation. So we're going to put 250 in for y. So we get 2x plus 5 times 250 equals 1950. Well, 5 times 250 is, let me see, let me grab the calculator to make sure I do this correct. 5 times 250 is 1250. So you subtract 1250 from both sides, you get 7. Divide by 2, x equals 350. So now you write your solution in sentence form. The cost per burrito is 350. The cost per taco is 250. Which hopefully you get from this problem. Don't leave school without permission, because even if you're going to Taco Bell, it's quite expensive. And you're going to need your education if you're going to get Taco Bell. All right. So with that, I'm going to do example 1, 4, and 5 in class. And I just want to leave you with some advice. A math problem a day will keep the teacher away. So as always, have a terrific Wildcat day.